Hey guys, and welcome back to another strategy video here on G Can't Play. The crap strategy we are going to test out today I am calling fourth down. The way this strategy works is we are going through 4 rolls and then we are going down to a lower number. I will show you on the board soon to explain how it works. Uh, my thinking for the strategy is I believe the average roll before a 7 is somewhere around 5 to 8 rolls. So what we're doing here is we are taking advantage of that average, getting some hits hopefully in the first few rolls, and then coming down to minimize our losses, and then we can press from there and take advantage of any long rolls if they do come along. So the way it's going to work is, as I said, 4 rolls. And that's going to be 4 rolls total. So ideally we want 1 roll to establish a point, and then we'll get 3 rolls where we can make some money. We'll get 3 hits, then we come down. But what will happen is if we say we roll 4 times before a point is established, then we're going to come in at the lower number straight away. And the whole reason of this is minimizing losses. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in at the $25 level. So as you can see here, 162 across, 25 on the 4, 5, 9 and 10, and 30 on the 6 and 8. And then after those 4 rolls, we're bringing it all down and we're going to the table minimum, which is 64 across, 10, 10, 12, 12, 10, 10. Now ideally we'll get 3 rolls and they all hit, and then we'll already be out of the hand at this stage, and then we can just get aggressive and try and take advantage of long rolls. But that's not always going to be the case. So let's jump in. As always, we'll go through about 10 shooters. I've got the $1,500 bankroll here. And I'm going to have to concentrate a bit to make sure I know where we're up to, although this will show me. So that's roll number 1. As you can see, no point, so that's not good for us. There we go, out of the 9. So we've got 2 more rolls. And so we ideally want to see 2 hits here. We're going to collect, so we're always collecting on these ones. Okay, so 25 pays 35. So if we get 1 more hit, so that's 1 more roll, then when we go down, we're already out of the hand because we would have made at least $70, and it's 64 across. So what we want is we want to see another one of these numbers. There we go, perfect. That's a great one because that obviously pays more, pays double, 49. So that's our 4 rolls done, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we bring everything down, we go across. As you can see, we've made a total of $84. We're in 64, so we're $20 in profit at the moment, even if the 7 does come. And what we're going to do now is we're just going to play, press, and collect. In fact, I might do 2 presses, 1 collect. Get a little bit aggressive here at first. So 12 pays 14. We do have that $20 in profit, so you can power press if you wanted to. So we could throw in a couple extra dollars and take this one up to 30, because if we go 5, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's our $14 profit. Throw in another $4 and we'll take it up to 30. So now, as you can see, we're $16 in profit. Okay, there's the 5. 10 pays 14. Once again, we're going to throw in another $1 for this one. We're going to take this one up to 25. So we're going to power press this first one. Okay, 213, that doesn't help us. As you can see here, we're up $15 if 7 comes. If we took everything down now, we're actually still up, we're up $100. So that is very good. Okay, there's the 8. I'm going to collect that one. So I was going to say press twice and collect, but I think I'm just going to go press and collect because I want to lock in early on in the round and I will lock in those profits. Okay, 10 pays 14. And we can rest easy now and hope for a long roll. Hope we can get these numbers up and really take advantage of it. We're not worried if the 7 does come, because we are up and out of the hand. So once again, we throw another $1 in, turn that into a green chip. But as you can see, we're almost up $50 even if the 7 does come. Okay, 8. This time we're going to press. We're going to take $5. We're going to press to 60. So we'll take just a little bit more profit. And you don't necessarily have to press the number that hits. There's the 7, so take that away. But as you can see, we are at $54 overall. Yeah, you don't have to always press the number that hits. I could have taken that profit and put it on the 6, and it just, or on the any of the numbers really, and it just gives you a little bit more of a chance to, more numbers are higher, so you might be able to use that to your advantage. So it's really up to you how you want to play it. And so now we're back to our 4 rolls. So there's one. So this is the ideal situation as we get a point established on the first roll. And now we've got 3 chances to hit. So once again, across at that green chip level, that 25 level, 162 across. Okay, there's number 1. We're collecting these ones. There's no pressing on this. So there's 35. One more hit, and then if we avoid the 7, we are out of the hand, but we don't, unfortunately. So that time the 7 came after 3 rolls. So 1, we established the 8. 2, we got the 6, and the third roll was the 7. And as you can see, we are now down, but we're hoping that because the average roll is more than that 5 to 8 range in the long run, hopefully we're going to come out up. Okay, so that's 1. Got to make sure we're paying attention to what roll we're at, although it does say on the side here that helps. This is what we don't want to see. Numbers outside the 4 to the 10, because we get nothing out of that. We want to see, we've got 2 more rolls. We want them both to be inside numbers, but not this time. It's going to be the 7. And obviously, with the average being around about 8, I think it is 8 point something, that doesn't necessarily mean, it's always going to be around that age. As you can see, look, we're at 4 now, but we had the first roll was, if we go down here, 12. So that was a lot longer, which means average is going to be a lot shorter ones as well. So that was roll number 1. That was 11, so that doesn't help us. 12, that doesn't help us. So this could work into a situation where we start at the lower number straight away, and then it's just your normal press and collect at that lower level. Okay, there we are. We've got 1 more roll. So we're not going to be out of the hand if we hit this one, but it will minimize our losses. So we better cross. We want to see one of these numbers now. There we go, the 9. So it gets us halfway out of the hand this time. So that's the 4 rolls. I know it'd be tempting to go again, get 1 more hit, get out of the hand. But that is not the strategy we're doing. But you can always do that. You can go 5 rolls if you want to. I mean, you can pick as many rolls as you want. It's up to you. Okay, 12 pays 14. This first one, let's see, we're going to power press. We're going to build this one up to 30. So we're throwing in $4 of our own. Okay, there's the 10. 10 pays 18. We're going to jump that one up to 25, so we're going to take a little bit of profit on that one. You could power press that one if you wanted to, but we're happy with that 25 because that pays 50 minus the 1. Okay, there's the 8. We're going to collect that one. So we're now out of the hand. You can see up here we've got 98 bets. We've won 102. And now hopefully we get a nice long roll and we can make some money. There's another 8. We love to see it. 30 pays 35. We're going to jump that up to 60. And would love to see a third 8. Nope, there's the 9. That's okay. Okay, we're going to power press this one, throw in $1. And bump it up to 25. As you can see, we're $8 in profit at the moment. So with the power presses, that will be smaller and smaller. So Once again, we have to throw in a little bit of money to get this to 30. And you can see up here, we're now, it's saying we're down now. Oh, because I've dropped to 12. I don't know how that one ended up there, and I can't get rid of it. That was just a misclick. Oh no, there we go, we got it. Oh, there we go, got it. Sorry, there we go. So we've got 161 out there. We've made 165, so now we're only up $4, but we're only going to do, if we need to, one more power press, so we'll be up $3 overall. If that happens, and a 7 then comes, there's a 7. So not very successful. We only made a little bit of money there, but it was a profit. But overall, we are down a couple hundred because those initial bets didn't get past the 4. So there's roll 1, but we're hoping over the next 6 shooters that'll even out a bit more, and we'll get to the other side, but it's not going to happen if that keeps happening. And yeah, that's obviously a downside. If you get 0.7s, doesn't matter what happens, you're not going to get anywhere. And even if the average is 8, you're not guaranteed to be around there. I mean, as you can see, we're currently around 4.4. And some of the times the point hasn't been established for 2 or 3 rolls, so that's where it's hitting us. Okay, that's roll number 2. We want to see 3 hits here. That's the best case scenario. No, we're out again. So this is not going well for us, unfortunately. We're right on, we're nowhere near the average, we're under it, and that is what's hurting us. It's quite interesting because we're allowing 4 rolls, and this is saying 4 rolls. But because some of the other rolls have been longer, 11, 12, that sort of thing, to get to 4 rolls, you have to go, conversely on the other side, you have to go way under that, 2, 3 rolls. So it is hurting us, all these 0.7s. It's 2 0.7s in a row. And 1 roll. So yeah, if it's looking like this, then we're not going to get anywhere. Okay, there's another 7. Let's get all these 7s out of the way while the puck is off. Happy with that. But that's roll number 1. Remember, 4 rolls regardless. Although it's 4 rolls, it's a 7, so I think this is roll number 1. I don't know if that's cheating or not, but that's how I'm going to read it, is 7 average. Okay, that's the best case scenario for these ones if we got 10s and 4s the whole way through. So that's roll number 2. Would love to keep getting 10s and 4s, but we'll take the 8. And obviously we're not going to get another roll because that's the 3rd roll, and this will be the 4th one. But we are out of the hand for when we do decide to come down. And we can actually just pull all these down now. And now we're just playing, if a 7 does come, then that obviously resets it. Okay, out on the 6. And now we bet across. As you can see here, 64 across, we've made $84. So we're up $20 in this roll. But overall, we're doing very badly. We're down over $500. And that's because we've been getting stung on those first 4 rolls. So we've been trying to only do 4 rolls to avoid it, but yeah, we've had 1 too many 0.7s and two rolls and out and 3 rolls and outs, and that's really cost us. Okay, throw in $1, make that a green chip on the 9. Just 10. Bump that one up to a green chip. Take a little bit of profit on that one, because obviously 10 plus 8 is 28. We're making it 25. Plus the 1, so that's $2. Okay, 8, throw in $4, make that one 30. Now we want to see some of these numbers hit, take a profit. Okay, 5. We're okay with that. We don't mind it building up, as long as we do get something out of it at some point. Looks like we're collecting all the colors at the moment. Okay, we'll establish another point before I bump that one up to 30. Okay, there's the 7. So at this point we could once again go back because the 7's hit and go through the 4 rolls. And obviously it wouldn't actually be too bad. We're only having to bump up 2 numbers here. So that's what we're going to do. So let's roll number 1. Yeah, we're going to do it with each 7. There's roll number 2. We collect. Now we're actually still out of the hand. If we were to come down, I think. Maybe not. Let's roll number 3. That doesn't help us. And last one. But what we're just doing is we're only bringing down the 6 and the 4 at this point, I believe. So, in fact, we can probably keep everything where it is, because overall, as you can see, we're in for 162, but we're up 228, so we're up, what, $46. So we're going to stay where we are. So that's just being aware of where you are in the hand. That would be a lot harder on a real table, keeping track of all of this. We're lucky, obviously, we've got the numbers sitting there in front of us. We can choose when to roll. We don't have someone else doing it. We don't have dealers there. And there's a 7. So we did make a little bit of money, but we're still down quite a long way. We're up to shooter number 9. So unless we get another really big roll, I think we are going to finish the day a little bit down. And we've just been a little bit unlucky with those 0.7s coming through. Okay, that was roll number 1. There we go, and our bad luck continues with the 0.7s. And I think that pretty much seals our fate, unless this last shooter is amazing. Okay, roll number 1. Out on 6. Here we go, roll number 2. Okay, that's a great one. We'd love to see a repeater there. Okay, roll number 3. Lovely. And we're not going to see a roll number 4 due to the puck being off. But when we come down, we're going to be out of the hand anyway. There's roll number 4. And another 10, unfortunately. So that's a bit of a bummer that the point hit, because we miss out on that $49, which we would love to have. Right, everything down, bit across, we're out of the hand. And now we're really hoping to get something going. And I think we just have to press and keep pressing, basically, at this point, to try and get back to where we were. Lovely, we'll take that. We'll take $5, we'll bump it up to 60. And we're really just relying on one final long roll here. Okay, puck is off. Wouldn't mind a 7 now. Out on the 4. We're going to bump this one up. Move that across. Make it 25. Okay, lovely. Another point hit. A little bit more money there. Let's go. Okay, out on the 8. Unfortunately, the puck was off for us. Okay, 4, 8 or a 10 would be great. And there's the 7, so not going to happen. Okay, so unfortunately it didn't work out the way we wanted to. Very interesting because the average is a little bit over 4. But the way it worked is because we got these higher numbers that are way higher than 4, to get the average back down to 4, there had to be a lot of 0.7s or, 2-roll 7s sort of thing to bring it back down. So we were definitely under the average roll there, and that's what cost us. And we were ended up down about $800 at that point. So not a successful round, but I can see it working. It just wasn't in our favor with those 0.7s today. So I hope you like this strategy. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will catch you on the next one. Catch you later.